Good morning, good noon, and good night, citizens of Upland. You are watching the Upland Action News. My name is LeftHouse. Today is Friday. Yes, it is Friday. It is 1 o'clock in PST times, December 4th. The year is 2020. I'm in the studio here with Rekoyer. Rekoyer, how you doing today?
Hey, man. How you doing?
Very good. I'm very good. I'm happy that we're here at the end of the week. It's Friday. It's an exciting time in the metaverse of Upland.
Yeah, it is, man.
Yeah. Real quick, I should go ahead.
Stuff going on, man.
Yeah, a lot going on. We have a lot to discuss. Real quick, I have to say, as you know, I have to say this. If you look up in the top of the screen next to my beautiful Blockhead Explorer, you'll see the UCN, which means that myself and Rekoyer are both members of the UCN. And so these words are our own. It means we are super fans and dedicated to the metaverse of Upland. We do not work for them. So I've got that out of the way. Hello, everybody. We got some people in the chat room. That's pretty cool. Hello, Upland Global News, Flower 4803, and Papa Traga. I'm going to go with that. Hello, everybody.
Yeah, I think those are some Crypto Monkeys members of that community. I think I recognize those names, so they're going to probably be tuning in to maybe catch some Crypto Monkeys once we get to that segment.
That's correct. So, yeah, we have a lot of things to discuss. There's something on the screen now. We're going to get to that in a second. Real quick, tonight, Art Tech Miami, myself and Uncle Mars Utah have a piece in the show, and I just found out today I have another piece in the show. I didn't think that was the case. I thought because at one point they were like, oh, you can only have one, and but I have two. This is my other one, another music video I made called November I Can't Remember. So I actually just found all this stuff out like right before we went on live, so I don't even know what time this one's playing or whatnot, so I got to do a little bit more research. But I'm excited though. Yeah, two pieces in the show. I was in the VR space last night because it's all like in this VR world. And like I was walking around, I went to a seminar, like a Hive seminar. There's like a little cartoon guy on stage with like a screen behind him talking about Hive and the whole blockchain over there. And yeah, it was cool. It's really, really easy to figure out and understand. Like as soon as I was in it, I was doing it, which was not so much the case with Second Life. I think because Second Life has been around for so long, like their technology is just like so old school, where this is like feels more modern or something. But really easy to understand. So it'll be cool. Later tonight, I'll be walking around in this VR space at Art Tech Miami.
Can you tell us just a little bit how do you get in there if somebody wants to check it out?
Okay, so yeah, so like if you come to arttechmiami.com, you can buy the tickets here, and then from there they'll show you. But you'll basically have to as well come to altvr.com to download the client or whatnot, either Windows or Mac, to sort of like the whatever it is, the program, so you can get into this VR space. It was very simple, very easy to understand, and so yeah, myself and Mars will be there. So we're hoping we get some other Uplandians out there. Are we called Uplandians? I haven't even thought about that. Uplanders. Okay, all right. Citizens of Upland. Yeah, Uplanders.
So what time, if people want to show up to that, what time do people show up?
Right, like I think the thing starts at what time? 8 o'clock, and that's like East Coast time. So
8 o'clock Eastern.
Yeah, Eastern. Yeah. So there we have it. That's our tech lab.
I gotta go check that out. Everybody should go check that out. I want to get into that VR stuff a little more. I haven't gotten. I know everybody talks about the Oculus and the Oculus Rift, and I'd eventually like to play around with that stuff, but I still gotta get into the at least the on the screen AR VR world a little more.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. Right in the background you hear, this is an NFT that they hooked me up with for being a part of the fest. So I just wanted to display that. I think it's a nice little piece they got there. But yeah, it's funny that you say what you were saying, because like, you know, I work in many mediums. You know, like a lot of my art is across the board. You know, from film to but when it comes to like making NFTs, like I feel like I still haven't found my voice yet. Like I have like a couple of collections that I'm working on and stuff that like make sense and they're coming from a place, but I still like, there's like other mediums. When I see certain people's art, I'm like, how the fuck can you do that? I want to do that. You know what I mean? Like there's some of that, like I like the 3D stuff, like the, even for like building, properties and stuff like that. I know it's going to be sort of pushed into us. I guess this is a nice segue into the sandbox war stuff. But as property, the big property building challenge is coming here in Upland very soon. But like, I would love to be able to, like, I've seen some of the, the buildings that people built for, the iconic challenges. And it's like, man, I don't know how to do that, but I want to learn some of that stuff, But I just don't, I get scared at certain technologies scare me because I'm like, oh, that just seems intense.
I know it's still a little, under the covers, but that's why I'm excited about our project that we're working on, because we're not married to one medium.
Yes, yeah, it's really cool.
I've got stuff I'm working on, you've got stuff you're working on, Mars and ADK Original, and I think a lot of projects, they pick a medium and then they figure out what their project is going to be in that medium. And I think we're coming at it very differently. We're picking our project goals, and then we're using any medium and every medium we can to deliver that in a broad range of different types of NFTs.
Right.
So I think there's going to be a little bit of something for everybody. If you like collections type stuff, there'll be that for you. And if you like video or music, or if you like, the other things we're working on. And I think we're really, all three of us are like, man, let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can come up with.
Yeah, no, it's true.
I think it's going to be cool, and I think it's going to grow and evolve. And I think all three of us are also open to, if there's some other contributor out there that has a skill set that we don't have, that is like, hey, I want to be a part of this, I don't see why we wouldn't be willing to have that discussion either. I think it's all about just creating something fun and interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's so much. I exactly what you just said is it exactly. There's so much, and there's so many people in the communities. Like to collaborate with some of these other people that are like genius in a field that you're not is everything, and it's so fun because it seems like everybody is like pretty much down, like pretty much down to like get involved and work on stuff together. So I'm loving it. I'm loving working with all you guys and meeting all you guys. It's been insane. It's been a good year in that way for sure, man. Like the relationships that I've forged with you dudes is awesome.
Yeah. Well, since all of these relationships a little bit are born out of Upland, we might as well dive into the Upland world.
Yes, indeed.
Give honor to the genesis of all this, right?
Correct. Yes. Sandbox Wars, sir. What is your take? What is going on? What do you think?
So that's interesting. We so the UPX podcast that recorded last night, I usually try and sit in on the recording, and Block Unchained got in on that, and he gave some explanations, and he cleared some stuff up, and it was good, and it really got into how it's going to be more than just like, okay, go and build some buildings, but they're specifically designing it to have all this gamification, and you can actually, if you build a trailer next to somebody's building, you can nullify the points from their building, and it's this whole tactics game, and that will then determine how much like community points you get. So you'll have the 10 neighborhoods, and there's going to be 10 champions for those neighborhoods. So we know 3 of them because they won that previous contest, and then there'll be 7 more that are going to be, I guess, approached by the Upland team and asked if they're interested, and then those 10, through some set of rules that is still not released publicly, will choose their neighborhoods out of the 10 that are available.
Very cool.
And then And then it's like you assemble your team and you make your alliances, and then you see if there's going to be some backstabbing or not, if people are going to sabotage your neighborhood because they've got stuff in that neighborhood. So it's interesting. So you can only build on your own properties, and only actions that you take in those 10 neighborhoods are supposed to count. And this was actually a discussion. We got some clarification on that today. I was talking to T. Davis and a couple other guys. We thought that if you put a trailer across the street, let's say from an apartment building, and you crossed the neighborhood line, it could still count against you. And we were told that though it may reach across the street if you're in the same neighborhood, that trailer park taking out the points of like an apartment building can't cross the neighborhood line. The trailer has to be built in the neighborhood in which you're trying to sabotage your points away from.
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah. And the trailers, you're not going to know, right? Like where they are, something like that. You're not going to, you're going to have to do the math on the map.
Right. Yeah. They're not going to be flagged as trailers. You'll just see something's getting built there, and you're going to have to go to the effort of like zoom in and see that it's trailer. You're not going to get a warning like, hey, watch out, somebody's building a trailer next to you. You got to figure it out for yourself. And if you're like 3/4 of the way through an apartment building, you got to decide, all right, do I scrap this apartment building because I'm not going to get points for it? Do I pull my spud off and go somewhere else? Do I, so yeah, should be pretty interesting.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, let me shut this door, see if that helps. I'm sure you guys can hear the motors. Terrible. Okay, that's very, very cool. So there's like 2 different tournament rounds, right? There's Battle Royale, Sandbox War, Neighborhood Champion in the second round, yeah?
Yeah, my understanding is it's like a 2-round thing. So all the 10 neighborhoods are in the first round. And then depending how you place in the first round, I think it's the top 3 neighborhoods move on. And then everything gets demoed. Like they flatten the whole map. And then you start over from the beginning again. But now that there's only 3 neighborhoods in, maybe your neighborhood alliances change or whatever. And then you get in and you battle out to get the winner of that neighborhood. And then once that's done, they flatten everything out again. And then it's they're calling it Armageddon, which is basically just a free-for-all. Like anybody can build anything anywhere. And I'm not really even sure what happens and how you get points in that. But it's all going to become clear. He said last night, like, oh, we're definitely leaving some details out intentionally so that when it all gets released, you're going to have to kind of scramble to make your alliances. They want it to be a little bit challenging.
Yeah. I can't find it, but somewhere in here, I swear they say like relationships will be changed forever after this gun. Yeah.
They got a little dramatic with it, but sure. Yeah. I think.
Yeah, no, I mean, but like haters like to hate. So, this is an intense game, as we know. We've seen it in some of the Discord channels at times. It gets a little intense, and rightfully so. There's a lot of people have, different levels of investment into the game. So when things kind of don't go the way they want, sometimes people get a little heated. I've seen it.
Oh yeah, and it's really interesting. You have different guys that are coming at Upland totally differently. Thank me later. He's like, this is a game. This is nothing more than a game. It's a game. It's a game. It's a game. All day long, he's talking about how it's only a game and it doesn't mean anything. To him, putting 25 grand into a game is just like normal, right? To a lot of other people, putting $25,000 into something inherently makes it an investment, and you have some financial staking in that. And then, you've got TM that's coming from the other angle, that he's very meticulous. He's got a business plan. He's got all of these things planned out, and he's like taking this personal. He's like, this is real money. This matters, right? And hearing those two talk is so interesting because they're coming from completely different worlds and they see it so differently, but they're both really hyper competitive, but their goals are so misaligned. that it really makes for an interesting dynamic. And then you've got all these people, all the rest of us Uplanders, that are just fall somewhere on that spectrum, right?
And then you have, like, it's a really interesting world in the sense that, like, half the people kind of came from the crypto world and the other half are coming from the gaming world. So it's like, it makes for like a really multi-level community, like
it's the two worlds colliding. It's like how that all meshes together. That's been part of the dynamic all along. And the more gameplay, both gameplay and investment play, however you want to call it, that come into play. I'm saying play a lot, but the more of that comes and becomes part of what's happening, the more those two things are at odds. Because early on, it's like, well, you buy properties and then you wait a little while and then you sell them for more, and that's what you do. That's all you have going on. And as more and more stuff develops, it's becoming so much more dynamic, and the personalities are taking their different game plans and building stuff. And oh man, everybody's got like this itchy trigger finger for business development. Because when this finally goes, which I suspect will be sometime quarter one, towards the end of quarter one next year, who knows exactly when that finally goes, man, it's going to go crazy. And I think, considering how much, potential money is at odds, and the fact that people have invested quite a bit of their money, I think it's really good that this sandbox thing is happening. Because after hearing that conversation last night, like, man, people are coming at this at such different angles that someone, or maybe everyone, is going to have some really, like, you're going to be like, holy crap, I did not see it happening like this.
Yeah, no, I think so too. One thing I have to say, though, it's interesting because, Upland is like, it's an NFT based metaverse, right? Properties are NFTs, all this stuff. I just don't understand why they don't have their own set of like NFT cards, like official Upland NFT cards that we can, buy, sell, and trade on Wax, or what, what I mean? Like, I'm sure eventually that's going to come, or that's going to happen, or there'll be multi variations of that. Wink, wink. But, I just, it's crazy to me. I wonder if that's going to come in next year, like some version of that.
So I know that there's stuff that the community is doing. Upland Fan Art has done some stuff, but that's each artist has had their own interpretation.
Right.
I do have an Upland inspired. I have two Upland inspired collections, and my one, the Spotlight. I have a collection mechanic for that, and collecting all of them will earn you some additional things. So if you buy them all, you can then turn it in for something else. I haven't put all of that out there yet, just that there's going to be something.
Beautiful.
And then I know that they're doing a partnership with Blockchain Heroes.
Yep,
but that's kind of more just, they're going to put out stuff in the Blockchain Heroes style.
Right.
That'll be kind of relevant to certain players, but it's not holistic.
It's not like the official though. I guess like the Super Miles is maybe the only official Upland NFT card as of now. I know the Block Explorers are supposed to be NFTs at some point.
The Block Explorers will be. I know right. BDAG, he's making Uplandia, which is going to be his card game that's based on more of like the neighborhoods and stuff.
Cool.
So he's put that out there. We've got our project that is not directly an Upland project, but
right, yeah, it dances.
And I think the Blockchain Hero stuff will be official-ish,
Yeah.
But yeah, there's nothing that's like wholly encompassing Upland directly.
And I think that it would be a good thing and this might be a good segue. You know, as the crypto monkeys have taught us, if anything, it's like, you know, their way that they've operated with their cards and their structure of how they give their cards away and don't sell them, and you know, I could see something like that really be benefiting for Upland. But that being said, here we are with the Upland Comics giveaway featuring
So we're doing our big giveaway. The idea, most people are caught up on it, but the idea is that we see the pot and then you send in some cards over the course of the month, and then at the end of the month it all goes to one winner. And there's some people that don't like that style, and I get that. I actually had a really good conversation with another community member, and I think it was really valuable. He had the perspective that kind of, I guess, centralizes or compresses the collection. And that's more of an issue for some than others. With Crypto Monkeys, since there's only a handful of uncommons, you're going to see a whole bunch of Nifty Witches and a whole bunch of the same cards in the pot. I did one with Blockchain Heroes, and they had 50 common cards, and then they had 50 uncommon cards that were only a touch more valuable than the common cards. And so you would get a vast array of cards in that collection, because it didn't end up being like, oh, here's 30 of the same card. You got really widespread stuff. And at that time, the dust was live, so there was some dust in there, and there was a bunch of things in there. So I think that the concern is a little more legitimate with the Crypto Monkeys, because they have such a condensed collection. He suggested, and I really hope he runs with it, some idea about like an NFT swap bag or something like that. And he referenced the grabber game, where you would put an NFT in as your ticket, and then you go and grab out of the pot and get a different NFT. Yeah. I think that's a cool idea. I'm not going to chase it down myself, but I hope that he does, or someone does. That's a really, really interesting idea. But I appreciate the perspective, and with each different collection, this style of giveaway is going to have advantages and disadvantages. But hey, that's the great thing I think about the space. Not every project on Wax, not every giveaway, they're not all doing the same thing. It's a whole bunch of different stuff. And the more that the space grows, the more that you have opportunity to gravitate towards the thing that fits your style.
Yeah.
So
there's some good cards in here, though.
They did seed the pot with a legendary, which in the Crypto Monkeys world, if you're not familiar with it, a legendary is an extremely rare card. There's only 19 of them total, and there's only a handful of legendary cards. So it's not like there's 50 different legendary cards. Yeah. So getting a legendary is not so hard. There's only a couple legendary cards, so each legendary is pretty valuable. So there's legendary in there. There's an epic. There is most of the rares from Series 1.
Yeah.
Not all of the rares from Series 1, but most of them. So it's a good collection. And, even if you get a bunch of the uncommons, it's go and set up a bunch of Wax wallets and spread them out and have an epic NFT farm, because you can farm with all those. So I hope that the person that gets them doesn't dump them all to the market, but instead uses them to trade, holds on to them, because there's going to be more and more uncommons that come out. And as the Crypto Monkeys community grows, there's going to be people that are looking for that original set, that are going to be looking for those early cards, because they farm at a higher rate. And so by having those in your farm, you have a higher chance of getting other stuff. So someone that's coming in now in Series 2, they're still going to be looking for those Series 1 cards. And somebody that comes in a few months from now, once, say, we're maybe in Series 3, those Series 1 uncommon cards, although they're, kind of a dime a dozen now, there's going to be some sort of future value to them for people that want to build a whole collection, that want to farm, so you'll be able to use that big collection of cards to then trade for new uncommon cards that you don't happen to get through normal distribution methods.
Yeah.
So
Very crazy. Yeah, it's super cool. So
I'm not gonna lie, I own a ton of the Nifty Witch and some of the other cards, because it's like, yeah, I'll just take them in and I'll set up my wallets and I'll have them, because I think they're gonna give me opportunities to trade in the future. So
yeah, very cool. Yeah, there's it's a good collection. There's some good monkey cards in there for sure.
yeah, I know there's a new one that's due out, I believe, this weekend.
Yeah.
So the next reveal will happen next day or two, real soon.
Right.
And then it keeps happening. So we'll build out series 2, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, right on. So so we're gonna give a few monkeys away today, yeah?
Yeah, so we got 5 monkeys to distribute today. And then I also have, so I make a comic book style cover for the giveaways each month, and I have one of those that I'm going to give away each week this month as well. So we've got 5 monkeys, and we got a comic cover, and we're going to give them away.
Sick.
We got 2 Monkey Kings, 2 Yellow Rituals, and a Sailor Moon Key.
Wow, I like the Sailor Moon Key. That's a good one.
I know, I haven't gotten one myself yet.
Yeah.
So it's killing me to have to give this one away, but I know eventually I'm going to get my hands on one.
Yeah, the monkeys that hooked me up with the FUD Busters, and the next day somebody hit me up for it and offered a nice penny for it. But I was like, no way. I mean, I'm just starting here. Like, I felt it was so cool when I looked in my wallet and saw it, I freaked out. So, super dope. Yeah.
It's awesome.
So how are we doing the giveaway?
All right. Well, we got a lot of people to tune in live.
Indeed.
So let's see how we can do that. The people that are tuning in live, how can we get it to them? I think we should definitely make sure that one wallet gets 1 card, so that there's 6 different wallets in total getting these.
Right. Okay. Let's see. Well, we did it the last time. We asked for wax or addresses in the chat room. That's one way. You can create a link and drop it in there too, and the first person that grabs it, that's another option, right?
Yeah. Do you have here? I will create a link for one, and I will send it to you through our normal chat on Discord. And then you can drop it right in the YouTube, because you're running the live stream, right?
Yeah, I am.
So let me create this link.
Yeah, that'll work. That'll get us there.
Monkey King here.
That'll work. All right.
Copy link. I'm going to send this right over to you.
All right, thank you.
All right, there's the first one. You got it.
All right, let's see here where. Okay, all right, let me copy. Get ready, everybody. Ready? Go! All right, it's out there.
I'm sure it's already gone, I think.
It's gotta be, yeah.
I think so. Yeah, a little.
Yay! Congratulations to the winner of that card.
All right. How about this time?
That was that one.
We get. All right, I'll just go ahead and say it. Whoever drops their first wax wallet in the chat. Got one?
Not yet. There we go. We got one.
All right, send it over to me.
All right.
I'll send them that one.
Okay. All right. Congratulations. Oh, Switch. All right. I'm going to send that to you right here. Okay.
Okay. I got it.
Beautiful.
All right. And that one's sent.
You sent me another one?
No, that.
Oh, okay, yeah, that one's gone. Yeah, cool.
That one out. So, let me see if people have seen this comic cover. Let me pull one up. Let's see.
All right.
Here's one. All right. You got... Here, let me send you this link.
Send me a link.
You want to do a share screen or you want me to do it?
Let's see.
I can send you the link to the...
Just send me the link and then go ahead and we can do a screen share here.
All right. Let's see what number should I give away here of the comic covers. Let's do number 15.
All right.
All right. So this is just the asset link so that you can bring it up on a share screen and show people what it is.
Okay. Oh, wait. So how does this work? I'm supposed
So
to...
just open that up on your share screen.
Okay.
So we can show people so they know what it is.
Oh, yeah. No, I'll bring it up into the... Gotcha. All right. So this is what we're giving away here. It's on the screen here. Let me make sure we can see it well. I got to close us down here so we can see it, ladies and gentlemen. 1 second. All right. It's on the screen there. Upland Comics giveaway number... or 04 Crypto Monkeys. Okay, so
yeah,
15.
So this is something I make for each of the different months. It's reminiscent of the classic comic book covers. I make these for some different things. In the upper left, I actually put which giveaway number it is, which month it is.
Yep, so that's dope.
And then there's a backside to it that has the logos on it and everything.
Oh yeah, that's beautiful.
And so we'll give one of these away each Friday, along with Crypto Monkeys each Friday. And then there's also right now, if people are interested, there are auctions up that are going to go for another week for number 1 and number 19 of this comic cover. So auction 3151 is the mint number 1, and then auction 3152 is mint number 19. So if you're interested in those and you don't happen to say win it this week, you can go bid on those, and if people are interested, I can put some more up as the month goes on.
Very cool.
So let's see who is interested in that one.
Okay.
So I guess the next wallet that comes up on the chat, they'll get that comic cover.
There it is, Infected Mushroom Channel. Congratulations. I'll send you this link here.
Yeah, perfect.
Oh, that was quick. Quick on the draw. Alrighty. Copy. All right, yeah, share a link with me for the next one, and we'll do it a little differently. I got an idea.
Yeah, all right, so let me get this one sent out. This comic cover number 15. All right, that's headed out.
Very cool.
All right.
Giving them away. Which one's up on the block next? Let's see.
Let's do another Monkey King.
Oh, wow, yeah.
We'll save Sailor Moon Key for the end.
All right, yeah, that'll be the grand monkey prize for the day.
Sailor Moon Key will be the last one. We got a Monkey Key right here, Monkey King.
All right. Exciting.
There's link copied. It's coming in at you right now.
Beautiful. Okie dokie. Well, this one, it's a share link, same sort of thing, but I'm just going to go over to Twitter right now. So if you are following me on Twitter, which is at LeftHouse Record, get there in 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, it's out. It's out on Twitter now. Find it. Good luck. Congratulations, whoever gets there first. Let's see how long it takes.
Oh, it's done.
It's gone. Wow. Right on.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. You want another link? You got another?
Sure. Let's do another one.
Spot? All right. Let's do another yellow ritual.
Alrighty.
Create a link.
Very nice. Very nice. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, I'm getting hit by massive weirdness. All right. Whoa.
You right there, man?
Yeah, no, I think I got a bug on my computer, which is very fun.
I just sent you another link.
Okay.
For Yellow Ritual.
Alrighty. That one is coming in, and I think we're just going to drop it right in the chat. It's in the chat in the YouTube. So I'm sure that's going to go quick. Wow, the screen is going bananas. That was a mess there for a second. All right, that one gone?
That one, let me see. Yep, that's gone.
Oh, these go
so
quick.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Maybe for that Sailor Moon key, I might drop a link over in the Upland Comics Telegram.
Yes. Okay. Upland Comics Telegram.
I would, to all you crypto monkeys, I'd get over to that Upland Comics Telegram, and I'm going to make a link.
We're doing Sailor Moon Key right now. Yep.
Sailor Moon Key. So get over, it's just at Upland Comics or t.me/Upland Comics. And I'm going to drop it in there in a second. I want to give everybody a chance to get over into that chat. I know if...
and this is our last one, right? This is our grand prize?
This is the last one for today.
Very cool.
So, yeah, get on over there. t.me/Upland Comics or at Upland Comics if you're already on Telegram. And I'm going to drop it in there. Oh.
Wow. Was that you dropping it in? It sounded... The animated sound.
You know what? I'm not even going to say when I'm going to drop it in. It's just going to show up.
It's going to happen
in a minute.
Oh,
there's some people. There's some people. The bot is telling me, hey, people are joining. So sometime in the next 2-3 minutes, it's just going to show up.
Rock and roll.
It's going to be a bit of a surprise.
Well, very cool, man. This has been a huge episode of the Upland Action News. Lots that we've covered here with the Art Tech Miami happening later tonight. Everybody check that out. Links are in the description for that. Sandbox Wars. Any clue on to when do you think this is going to start? Is this a next week thing? This weekend thing? Who knows?
Sandbox Wars. They don't want to give it an exact date.
Okay.
But it is going to be. They said that before the actual wars start, the sandbox will be open for a couple days, just so you can get used to it, so you can play with it first, and then they'll clear everything out, and then the war will actually start.
What else is going on with the Crypto Monkeys? Is there any updates or any things happening that you hadn't mentioned?
Oh, yeah. So if you didn't happen to get a monkey now, you should go over to the Crypto Monkeys Discord. So for the whole month of December, they've got Santa in there. There's a Santa bot. And once a day, it resets overnight. You can go in and type hashtag Santa or hashtag gift in their bot channel, and you will get something. So you're either going to get a random Crypto Monkey card, and this is in the Banano server. But if you can't find the Banano server and you're in the Crypto Monkey server, go in, ask the Crypto Monkey server. They'll get you over to the right place. So it's the bot channel on the Banano server, and you type Santa or you type gift, and you will either get a Crypto Monkey, or you will get some Banano, or you'll get a piece of coal. But you can do it every day in the month of December.
It's genius.
So, if you log in, once a day, just your morning ritual, right? You have your coffee, you do whatever, shoot over there, log in the morning, get your Santa, and you might get a piece of coal, but if you do it every day, you're gonna get some cards, you're gonna get some Banana, you're gonna get some good stuff. So
Claim
I
your.
know I haven't missed a day yet. December. I don't plan to do it. So I'm gonna try and hit every day this month and see what kind of good stuff I can get.
I'm in the MOBKEYS Discord right now, and I found it. And the claim your daily Xmas gifts, Banano and CryptoMonkey's NFTs. Yeah, it's right here. There's a link to it right there in the announcements. It's the most recent announcement. So check that out. That's a great. These guys are the best. They rule for real, man. I love how they roll and do it. It's beautiful. It puts a smile on my heart.
One thing to note, LeftHouse, and this is kind of for you, but I'm getting told that my volume's a little low.
Yeah.
People are having some trouble hearing me.
I've got you up as loud as I can get you right now. That's the sad part about it, though.
Okay.
But yeah.
No, I'm not sure because maybe it's a Zoom thing. Maybe we got to find something different than Zoom, or I don't know.
Yeah, there's probably something technical I could do on my end. I got to look into it. But yeah, I will do that. But yeah, anything else?
I would not much. Just get on over to the Discords, because that's where the action happens. And I definitely suggest you get on both the Monkey Discord and the Banano Discord. If the Banana one's a little overwhelming, the Monkey one's a little calmer. So get your feet wet on the Monkey server, and then get over there and get on the Banano server, and then you have to become a Banano citizen to be able to get the stuff on their server. All that means is that's just their way of making sure somebody doesn't come in and steal stuff with bots. They want to make sure every account on there is a real person. So if you get in there, chat and interact with some people for a little while, so that they realize you're an actual community member and not a bot, then they'll hook you up with the citizenship, and then you can do they have airdrops for Banano and giveaways, and they give away CryptoMonkey's, and it's the place to be. There's always something happening, since their distribution model is free distribution. If you get over there and you become an active member, you're gonna get some stuff. You're gonna get some Banano, you're gonna get some CryptoMonkey's. So
super cool.
Get over there and get involved.
Indeed, do it. Well, that being said, please like and subscribe and share this link with all your buddies. Everybody have a great weekend. Ricoyer, you have a great weekend. I'm sure we'll be chatting over it.
Thank you very much.
Everybody, good morning, good noon, and good night. We will see you in the metaverse.